Chris. Oh, he put us live. Oh, there we go. Thanks, production. Not even accounting on nothing. I see how it works.
Oh, that's awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, real awkward. But we will go to train now. Second map. Signature picked up the first one. We hopefully have an observer for you guys as well, so we'll see more of the action. His name is Chris. That's why I was saying Chris, not just a random shout out from it.
You see him? He's just walked in the room, guys. We will have best observer in the game.
Yeah, he's a solid observer, actually. Considering he's bad at the actual game, he's good at observing. He's good at looking around, at least. That makes him viable.
Yeah, I mean, he does his job. But no. Signature, train, Mongolz, bad right now. It's just, yeah, they just need to pick it up, really. The best way back into this game is pretty much machine gun. I'm going to say it. He needs to open up these bomb sites. He needs to be playing well. They need to start off well to start with. That's a lot of the use of the word start. CT side, I believe they need to start CT side.
See, there you go.
Start fragging. Stop being bad.
There you go. Start. No, for me, Mongolz, they need to literally show why they are a solid team on train. It can't be a 16-4 win. They need to absolutely abuse and bully Signature, because Signature are going to be on absolute high after playing that game on Mirage.
Yeah, Signature, look, you've got two guys who've just dropped 30 frags each. You're always going to be in a good position when your players are doing that. They're confident, they're hitting shots. Gutor started off, that's the second round of the very first map. Instant 4K with the scout. And the Mongols just looked nervous on their T-sides. They didn't really look like they knew what they were doing. But I'm confident in the fact that I do know that the Mongols have a good train, and they did beat Chiefs fairly convincingly on it. So if they lose this, it's really that they've just not thrown a game in that sense, but like just thrown away the game in the way they've played. It's just they're just not firing on all cylinders, and they need to find something. And now,
well, we go into the ninth round. Obviously, CT side is going to be wanted for both teams here, but Mongolz, they need it more. They need it more than ever, because Mirage was an absolutely diabolical. And again, ninth round picked up by Signature. I'm pretty sure they're going to take CT side.
Oh, I don't know. If I was them, I might be inclined to go T, just try and put the pressure even more on Mongolz, because you're 1-0 up in the best of 3. If you get a good start, that's going to pressure them. But
yeah, they're actually going to feel completely down and out of it if that happened.
Yeah, exactly. But they do opt for the CT side, so fairly standard. Obviously, it is the strongest side, and if you can start off well, Signature, we know they've got good CTs, and just a fairly standard hold, to be honest, coming out. We've got no actual grenades on the CTs, though. Only one smoke to work with on Rolex, and Mongolz doing very similar round as they did yesterday.
Well, it looks like we're going to favour towards the B inside bomb site here on train for the Mongols. 2 flashes and a smoke on NCL to work with, the rest of them with armor. Long range of the USPs have a massive advantage, and that's where they've got to be careful. As Gutor is found first. And it's going to give them a lot of information, but are they going to rotate someone over instantly? And that's what's going to happen. But Ryan Giggs comes in with the first headshot, does a bit more damage, but he has dropped down to 14 health. NCL will get that bomb plant done, but Giggsy comes in with a second kill. He's looking to continue absolute abuse here that he started in Mirage. He wants to make it happen some more as Kidnap comes from behind. He finds one kill, he finds the second kill, but he can't make it free as NCL does trade it out, and the Sticktown lagged out.
I'm not really sure. At this point, I believe he should be lagged out, because that's definitely questionable. But Rolex is going to fully defuse the bomb. And, yeah.
Wow.
Maybe we'll see attack. Attack? Yeah, surely we'll see attack.
So with one player completely disconnected, they still picked up the round. Mongolz are probably sat there thinking, we would have had no chance if there was 5 of them.
No, that's yeah, that's awkward. And I wonder if he's going to come back now, or if there's a thunderstorm or something happening back then. I did mention the other day when we used to play a long time ago in Source against Guardian. Whenever there's a thunderstorm in Slovakia, their internet would always go down. Quite funny. But I guess times have developed since then, and it doesn't really happen anymore.
You are not protected.
No. But actually, if it is a... Are they going to be able to use back-to-back techs, or will Mongolz use one? Surely they're not just going to go live with 4.
Yeah, normally they just kind of get it reset. I'd hope, actually, that maybe they replay the round, unless Signature still just want to take it because they picked up the win.
Yeah, I wouldn't...
How does it work?
There's no real reason
who gets
to replay.
Who gets the decision?
Well, it was a fair round. Mongolz didn't go
It was an unfair round in sense, actually, and they still won it.
No, obviously, I think you just keep the 1-0, right? I would, anyway. Maybe I'm unsportsmanlike. But, you know, we were down anyway, and you still couldn't win the round.
I guess it's in the decision of Signature, because obviously they're the person with the lagged out player.
The only way they could probably force the restart is if the teams have to use all their timeouts, because obviously they're eating into their actual tactical timeouts there. I wonder if he is going to come back. Because did he disconnect or did he time out? Because if he did time out, that's going to be pretty awkward. We could be sat here for a while, guys. But fairly convincing first match from Signature. If you're just tuning in, pretty much 16-9. They dominated on Mirage, their choice. And now they've just picked up the pistol on Train. And to be honest, if you were hoping the Mongols to win, I thought the Mongols would win, but...
Are they actually playing this out?
No, Kidnapped I don't know. Because Stickchan's actually rejoined now.
But just at the last... This is so confusing.
Looks like we're live, to be honest. He's come in and instantly died. Yeah, it's live.
No, Guto, despite the confusion, still wrecks heads. Gets 2 kills, but Kidnap does face him and take him down. I'm completely thrown off by this. This is Mongol's best opportunity. If they still can't pick up this round, then I really do fear for Mongol's chances here.
Bit of an odd decision, just to go live and then Stickchan to be dead, but needless to say, it looks like we're live. The players are waiting and playing as if it's live, so we will presume so. 3-on-3, machine gun, MP9 in hand, Ryan Giggs holding in that inside bomb site armor. No utility, only 1 grenade on the CT side and 1 flashbang on the terrorist side. And this round actually does favor the CTs. And like you said, James, if they don't pick up this round, this is going to be possibly the weirdest start I've seen to any game or casted.
Yeah, ever. I am literally baffled.
We will see.
It's got to come down to the decision of Signature there, but they are 1 up. Looking to make it 2. Mongolz, they're just trying to make every little advantage they can here, as they will come onto the B bomb site. Kidnapped to drop the plant. Ryan Giggs has got to be careful though, because they might begin to push him out a little bit here. Finds 1. Still 2 more to go down though, and NCL firing off against Reality M. Couldn't get the headshot in though. Tags him up a bit. Ryan Giggs with a 2nd kill, looking to make it 3 as they're dancing around, and NCL does go down. The bomb will be defused, and a 2nd round picked up for Signature.
Not a good start for Mongolz.
Yeah, you basically played 2 rounds of 4v5 and lost both.
And Stickchan's going to come straight back into it. Has to drop his AWP. That's all of his 7,000 economy. Straight down.
At least he had savings, right? That's the benefit. He stacked up some money.
Team banker. And he's only got a FAMAS as well. I'd be pretty annoyed if I had to do that. But
Tilted, you come back, you've done nothing. You've got all that money, you give away an AWP and you get given a FAMAS. It's like, oh, thanks. Yeah, cheers, mate.
And already Signature playing very similar to how Mongolz do on that CT side. Look, Rolex and on the other side of the map, Rolex and obviously Reality locking down that alleyway, and that gives them so much information early on. And Mongolz, much of the same we saw in Mirage on their terror side, not really doing anything, taking Brown Hall's control and just sitting, waiting out, trying to see if a CTs make a mistake. This is where you need good executions.
And Mongolz here. It's all about how they first get the pick if they can, and it's not going to be possible. Azil gets taken by a very aggressive Reality M. And he changes up position instantly. Backed up by Stickchan. This is a nice setup from the CTs as Mongolz. This isn't how we saw them play yesterday. They look really unconfident. in the actual decision making.
It just feels like they don't know what they... I mean, look, 39 seconds, we're back in T-spawn. To you, to me. Just very, very disjointed play.
To me, to you.
Yeah. What was that program called?
Ah, Chuckle Brothers. Really, M picks up a second kill. And Mongolz just everyone dying one by one. It's just not good enough here. Smokes go down. NCL's getting spammed up. Finished off by Rolex there. Machine gun 24 health. And AWP 8 seconds and he's just running away. This has been the craziest start to any game I've witnessed.
I mean, look, the Mongolz, to me, is just... yesterday we saw well-timed executions, we saw confident rounds, they were taking positions together, Machine Gun was entering, everything was working well for them. They were playing like a solid team, and so far, even in this half, okay, we're only 3-0, let's not write them off yet, but the problem is that from what we've seen, it's like they're just going into positions, getting picked, and then they're running inside, running back outside, running inside again. It's like a big question mark as to what they're actually doing and what's happened from now to yesterday.
But last time we saw Mongolz on train, they were so dominant. Like confident rushes, they had an idea of what was going on. Are they falling out with each other? Is the in-game leader just not calling anything, or?
I wonder if that could be the case about yesterday. You know, such a close game. Temper is flared. Anything can happen in a team when that does go down. And okay, we got the AWP to work with, but Machine Gun, he's get smoked off everywhere. We're only 1 minute 10 on the clock. He might be able to find an opening towards Pop Dog. And the Mongolz, PT-50's no armor in hand, so not a disaster yet. And it's just going to be on Machine Gun. And Signature showing maturity with their utility. 56 seconds. They've still got 4 Molotovs, flashbangs on everyone, and I like this from Signature.
Now, Machine Gun's actually the in-game leader for this team, and we've questioned his fragging recently. He started to do really well. Yesterday was the first game we really showed up on, and again today he's not been doing well. When he's not playing, he's not like playing up to his standard of what's expected. The rest of the team don't seem to really have the confidence either. It's like they rely solely on one man.
And that's the problem. Often when one of your best players is calling, that can cause a huge issue. And I wouldn't like to see him call, to be honest. I think he should just be focusing on his entry because he's so good at it. And Zilkenberg 0-4, Machine Gun 0-3, UMP by, like, I don't know. And already you see 4 rounds in, Signature have got enough economy to stack, and we've got 2 AWPs. We've got the dual AWP setup, and if they make this work, we know how much the Mongols struggled with that on Mirage. So Train's even worse for it.
An early bit of aggression. Grenades coming out across the board there, but it's keeping them guessing. Fast round though. Kidnap's the first man to get shut down. It all slows up a little bit here as they're pushing 1 by 1 into this. Zilk doesn't get the first kill. His teammates backing him up though to do the damage. Trades across the board, but the CT still coming out on top as Zilk eats a load of damage down on 7 health. They know exactly where he is towards Electric Box. He's fallen into Pop Dog. The Machine Gun also unable to do anything there. Zilk 7 health and a dream. AK-47 in hand. And he's very lucky to even get the bomb down here. Gutor spots him out. No kill as of yet. They know exactly where he is and they just wrap around him. All on top of him. Good timing. 4 kills for Stickchan. The fuse comes in and we see 5-0 go ahead here on train as Mongolz. That just seem completely blown out. I'm questioned if they're just tilted from Mirage.
I think they must be, but the thing with the retake setup, right, is that this is where double AWP becomes so powerful. Because imagine a line across the bomb site. The only way for Mongolz here is they need really good execution with smokes, and they say they need a smoke here. I'm just going to draw circles today. They draw smokes all around the bomb site, and then obviously a smoke on this track, and that will shut down the AWPs. But at the moment, the way they're actually doing it, they're just walking into them, and that's the problem. When the CTs get it rolling, it becomes difficult to stop.
At least you didn't draw a penis today, George. You drew an OEO. I like it. We're getting further on with this. As Mongolz do actually start off well. Yeah, blame the mouse. Always the way. Standard of a pro player.
X.
Rolex though. Oh, Zilk ready and waiting for him. This is a better round here from Mongolz. 5 alive, only 2 left to find. And this is more like what we expected here. Machine gun. Got a kill on the ball. The rest of the team followed suit. Ooh, nearly saw a one-tap come out there, but Reality M just a little bit too fast for Enki. Are they going to be able to push this back out? Are they going to be able to do the damage? Double AWP set up. Surely they're going to save it because that's a lot of money. They don't want to lose. They don't want to waste that investment here.
And they do. That's the problem. You go double AWP. It's not too bad. I mean, they have got 6K, 7.9 on Guto, 8.9 on Reality, so we could get a rebuy into it anyway. But the Mongolz just mixing it up, and they're able to pick up a round off the back of it. But it's a bit of a nothing round. It's not very tactically thought out. Machine gun ran out of main. There was no Molotov to stop him. The utility usage was bad from CTs. They were kind of dancing around the bomb train. And Mongolz was able to capitalize on it. So I think the best way back into this game is stop playing your default, stop going slow, and just have these contact rounds. Because the Mongolz yesterday, that's all they did against Chiefs. Fast inside, one pop flash, and go. And that's the kind of style I'd like to see them play. Because at the moment, tactically, they're struggling.
Now they finally got a round on the board, but can they capitalize on it? Can they push back Signature? Double AWP setup still in play. They managed to save it through. Is it going to be enough here? Is Gutor up close and personal, nearly gets a double. Gets a second kill. Can he make it free? They're all lined up, and it looks like Mongolz weren't quite sure what to do there. The Zilk does reply, gets the kill onto Giggsy, but Gutor makes it free. Close range draw, but look at the health of Zilk and Machine Gun. One grenade, and that's going to be it for him. Damage has been done across the board, and Signature looked to reset him instantly.
Well, and this is the tactic I actually spoke about in the pregame. This is the one pop flash go inside, and yesterday it worked so well. Enki was able to jump down in the fire through fire and flames and get that frag. But this time, Signature just ready for him. Gutor, there's no way on the lower ramp. As soon as he shoots one shot, you should be on top of him. You can't let the rotate come in, especially... Okay, he might be able to quickscope you, but who really cares? I mean, you can't afford for an AWP to reset, especially Gutor. He's been playing really well this whole series. And mistake after mistake from Mongolz, but there's still a chance in the round.
Well, Zilk found one onto Gutor. And this gives him a shot at it. Machine gun snack all the way around, and he finds the kill onto Reality M. I don't think Reality M was fully sure that that was going to be the case. Because now it's a 1v1, and this is a situation Mongolz could have only hoped for. They were down and out of it. The Signature managed to make it work, and I love the fact he sprayed the graffiti. Takes a bit of damage, but there's no time now. He's just got to stay alive. He's just got to hide, and actually, he manages to do it. Last second, Zilk. The man of timing. The man of perfection. Can he clutch this round out? The Stick Chan, not looking the right way, was for some reason fully focused on the right-hand side. You would surely check around a little bit more than that, but Mongolz pick up a second round. And now look at the economy of Signature. They're on that CT side. They can't make it work.
Why not face? It makes me so sad. Why run away? Just shoot him in the face, honestly. But still. Bit of a mistake coming out from Signature, and that should have been another round. And that's how you let Mongolz back in the game. If they get that all working, Zilk's hitting some shots, could be problems.
Enki starting off strong once again. The man who's opening up sites kidnapped as well. And Mongolz looking to continue to pressure the CT side here as Gutor does reply. Reality M through the smoke onto Zilk. Could just see the very small bit of him there. Machine gun comes from Ali, and Enki just doesn't have his weapon out in the right time. Allows himself to get taken down now into a 2v2. Mongolz, though, with the advantage. They just need to get that bomb down. Because they may know where Machine Gun is. They've got no idea where Kidnapped is. And this is nice. Kidnapped could go all the way around if he wraps behind Gutor and finds the kill. He's playing it sneaky. Does find the kill. Sprays it out. Only Rolex left alive now. But it's the bomb that they've got to be careful of as Rolex sits in team A and shoots up against one of them but can't take them both at the same time. Doesn't know which one to fire back at.
That's going to be problems for Signature. They need to take an eco here, potentially go 5-4. And the Mongolz just finding openings. The default, they've stopped going with the default. They're able to clutch out that round previously. Machine gun wrapped all the way around and made a good round of it. But ultimately, you feel Signature, they're kind of throwing away some of these buys.
Enki again. He's got information. He's running around. The CT's attention's elsewhere, but he's got 2 to spray out there as Reality Sim sits up in heaven. 2v5, and Signature's best hopes here is really just to try and grab some weapons. As we sit at 5-3, and Mongolz starting to make a bit of a comeback into this. And to be honest, it did look completely lost at one point.
Well, it could have quite easily been 7-2, 8-1, any of those score lines, but instead we're going to have 5-4. And Signature, what do they do now? That's the problem when you run double AWP setup. You run it twice, you want to be broken for economy. So, I would like to see him run it again, though, if I'm honest with you. Guta's hitting some shots. Reality M, okay, it hasn't been that impactful. If we have to run one, at least have Guta on it. But the Mongolz just keep doing the same. Just play as you're doing. Just contact rounds, nothing fancy. And yeah, we will see that double AWP coming back into the forefront. But this is dangerous, James, because if they lose again, it's just going to be... I mean, look, 5-7, 5-4 invested. They need to make it work. 3 AWPs, in actual fact.
Triple AWP setup. Are we serious?
I'm not sure I've ever seen this before on train, but fair enough. Guto with the first one.
And he's loving that close range angle. I'm surprised Mongolz don't at least flash it out now, because that's twice he's made him suffer from that position. Ryan Giggs also with his AWP as well. If they can keep him away, keep the distance, then Mongolz are going to have a bit of a hard time here.
Triple AWP setup. I think the last time I saw this was probably on Fnatic, when we had Olaf, JW, and I believe it would have been... can't even remember the last one. But I know they did run it at one point.
Not really waiting patiently. He's not moving away yet. He hasn't moved this crosshair at all. Just as I say that, he starts to reposition. Will he get kidnapped? He sees it, but he can't hit it as he jumps, narrowly avoiding the shot. Now that makes Zilk aware of where he could be. And Zilk, I'm sure, did he not just spot Stickchan up top? Well, it doesn't matter now, because he loses his head to Reality M. NCL onto Stickchan. Machine Gun finds one as well, and this is very back and forth here. The double AWP setup now in play, as they've lost the third. Oh, and Reality M scopes just at the wrong time. Tries to go close range against NCL, and Gutor gets the final kill, closing it out. 3 kills for Reality M, 2 for Gutor, so the triple AWP wasn't really needed.
Nope, not in the end, but I can kind of see why they decided to run it. Mongolz aren't really very heavy execute. No, wrong way around. Execute heavy on the train. They don't really utilize their smokes very well, and if that's the case, then why not just keep running double AWP, triple AWP? Because the enemy team, like that round, they're just going to keep running into you, essentially, and trying to take those aim duels. And AWP should, on distance, win versus an AK 9 times out of 10. Guthor finally missing. I think that's the first AWP shot I've seen him miss all game.
And now he's not playing close range. Did he see Kidnapped? Yes, he did, but he will get the kill as well. Kidnapped, thought he'd been sneaky, thought he'd had a chance to get in there. But Guthor, he's on top of it.
Every time Signature make that opening frag, you just see the Mongolz, they kind of stall what they're doing. They don't really know how they want to regroup.
They need 5 players almost, isn't it? It's like, if we lose the first kill, oh no, let's not risk it. Where you can tell they're under pressure.
Didn't. That's going to be easy all day. Machine Gun actually got stuck on the ladder. I didn't think he wanted that to happen at all.
Oh! Throw legs. Mag 7 to the face. NCL goes down. Picks himself up an AK for it as well. What I'm confused about with Machine Gun, though, why didn't Flash when he dropped down into Pop Dog?
Again, not really sure on half the decision I'm seeing. I believe what he wanted to do was initially just take that first drop, not get caught on the ladder, and then just go for that almost quick scope, quick zoom kind of shot. But a lot of people that got it used to be Pop Dog. It's kind of the meta's kind of evolved. It used to be the pop flash that you would throw that wouldn't make any noise, and then it would only blind certain positions. And now it's elevated into the fact that some people use their Molotov to Molotov the back end, and then they throw a purposely bad flash down hard on the floor and then drop behind it. So the CT has to either back out the Molotov or turn around or just face you and face the flash essentially. So that's how it's developed over the years. And I actually quite like that. It's made it pretty hard for UMPs and Mag 7s to make an impact there. But we saw double AWP on the CT side. Now we're only seeing one. And in actual fact, we're seeing double AWP on the T side now. So Mongolz want a bit of the piece of the pie.
Maybe they think that's the only answer to be able to break the defense here of Signature. Now Machine Gun is more than capable with it in his hands.
And often or not, you see Warpers, P-callers, Fallen a prime example of one of the best AWP callers in the game. And I think if Machine Gun wants to play this slow pace and play that more lurk role, then the AWP and calling might be better for him. But again, that meta I spoke about, that flash behind, didn't work out again for Enki, and 5-4.
Oh, and Giggsy, he heard it. He went for the early reload, but he heard someone drop down to the spray for the smoke, but they've already disappeared. Kidnapped. Finds one. But he's heavily damaged. He's got to be careful, and that's nice from NCL. Now that's two players on very low health here as Gutor picks up Zilk with the AWP. Machine Gun, he's got to have an answer. He's got to be able to fire back. Now in a 2v3, CT's got the advantage. This is very back and forth. This is a mix of plays here. Both these players will go down in a bullet. If Ryan Giggs comes out now, he's just going to be all over him. And that's exactly what he does as he finds the kill onto NCL. 8-4. A Signature pick up another round here. Mongolz, they are under pressure. They are calling the timeout, and this is the right decision, I believe.
Yep, they're going to need to eco, or potentially you could force into this. Tech9s do an inside go, but we haven't seen any of that. Normally, on the terrorist side, we see these Na'Vi-esque plays. So, for example, you take the brown halls in here, and then, okay, I won't try and draw X's or circles for you guys, but obviously the Na'Vi setup is smoke down the track. So you end up with a smoke here, smoke towards connector, smoke close, and then you push through, and obviously you Molotov the back of the bomb train in these positions, the flush angle. And that's a really good execute to use on the terror side with a force buy Tech9s, even a full buy, because it doesn't matter if the CT teams are there. If they're not Molotoved off, they're smoked off, and if they're not smoked off, they'll be potentially flashed. And Na'Vi have been running that ever since their 1.6 era, and that's a tactic that's kind of evolved through all versions of the game.
Now, how is Mongolz going to play this with the pistols?
Badly.
Wow, straight away, George, just badly. Not having it. You don't want this.
Look, I mean, Tech9 armors, some without armor, one flashbang utility. What are they going to do with it? Are they just going to spread out and try and make these 1v1 picks, or are they going to go together?
I'm hoping they go together. That's the only option they've got. They need a bomb plant. They look like they might try to go towards the inside bomb site. Yeah, that's it. But look how aggressive Gutor is again. Changing up his position. He's not on lower stairs. Misses the first one, though, and this is the chance they needed. Machine Gun picks him up. We'll go and run and grab the AWP. They're going to be on the bomb site. They're going to get a bomb plant down, and well, I'm not going to call it just yet, but with a kill like that, Machine Gun might be able to help them win the round. Giggsy's gone. Only Reality M left alive with an AWP. Stick Channel Rolex, M4's in hand. And if Mongolz can play the distance game, Machine Gun now knows exactly where Rolex is coming from, and he finds his head. 3 huge kills there for Machine Gun. We said he needs to be on point for Mongolz to win. He picks up a 4th onto Reality M. He's only got Stick Chan to 5, and that'll be the eco ace. He was the one on eco, though, not the CTs. He picked up all the kills across the board, and this is what Mongolz need. They know how much if they rely on this man to make it happen.
And that's the problem. Double up setup, you see they're going to be potentially reset. They are going to force into it. UMP's mag 7. And Gutor dropping the ball there, getting caught out off guard. He should have known that they would have been forced, and going really aggressive against Tech 9 is always questionable.
Well, that's a very fast play there coming out as Mongolz destroy them coming through Ali, and Ryan Giggs just turns into his death. Nothing they can do here. This is destruction. This is more like it, Mongolz. And that'll be it for Gutor. Well, he did get one, but it wasn't enough. 8-6, and if we see this go 8-7, there's no money up on Signature. This is what happens when you're on the CT side. Mongolz, they fought back. They were 5-0 down. They've now brought it into 8-6, potentially making it 8-7, unless we see something crazy out of Signature. But Mongolz, they switched it up. They didn't go slow. They started pushing around, going fast. And Signature, they couldn't handle it.
Well, we see as well, we said Mongolz need to play this kind of contact play, nothing default, these fast rounds.
Wow, Gutor sneaks through the smoke, doesn't get checked, gets 2 with a mag 7, looks to make it 3 as Enki's just pushed in and completely forgotten about Gutor. Okay, Gutor, that was awful. I can't even commentate that. That was not, you just shouldn't play like that. That was bad. It is a 2v2 though. There's a slight chance here for Signature.
That should have been an easy round after Gutor got those 2 frags.
Finds the first kill. Nice one onto Rolex. He knows exactly where Reality M is. He's got the molly to play with as well. And oh, Reality M playing for time, playing it smart. Isn't going to go and challenge just yet. And he's actually just walking around each other. As Reality M knows he's not going to have the advantage coming up to that ramp. Zilk finds the kill. 8-7. Who would have expected that after such a dominant start from Signature? Mongolz, they fire back, and look who's on top. It's Machine Gun, the man who's so impactful for his team. He seems to control the pace, the confidence, and everything for them.
Yeah, and I just don't know why they don't play like that on other maps, so that it was kind of fast contact plays. One pot flash go. This is the style they need to be running because it suits Machine Gun in the way it improves his performance, and he's one of these people that needs to be on top. And Gutor having a good game again, apart from that last round, unfortunate spray. Kind of happens sometimes in CSGO, but Signature, they're going to need a very good T-half to pull this back.
The Mongolz now on the CT side looking to hold this outside bomb site. Signature come on destructing their way into it. Machine Gun finds another. Can he make it free? Yes, he does. The headshots galore. He's jumping and ducking, but Ryan Giggs finds the kill. He's all alone in a 1v3, kidnapped on 2 health, but it doesn't matter for Zilk on 100 as he just gets domed instantly. 1v2 now, and Giggsy's got all the time in the world to play with. That was such a fast contact round.
Not something you like to see too often.
Machine Gun's going to be building the hype, though. You know he's going to be screaming and shouting at his teammates to rock this, take this pistol, and finally even up the scoreboard for the first time. But Giggsy, he snuck all the way around here, and I'm a little bit worried for the Mongolz.
Talk about dodging. It's almost
everything.
Yeah, almost like he's got a wall hack. Straight down the back, into connector. And even Giggs must be confused at this point because
he's trying to check everything because he knows he's got a lot of time to work with. And he's sat there thinking, what is going on? How have I even managed to do this? Smoke goes out and he's going to... that's beautiful. He tries to look and see if any CTs are going to push out now. This is all about timing. This is insane. He's managed to get the bomb down. Kidnapped only on 2 health, so if he can take down Enki, he's still got a flash to work with as well. Oh, sorry, decoy even, not a flash. I didn't see that from afar, but he's in such a good position. Finds the first kill, still got bullets in the USP to work with. Can fall back all the way, and... oh, Enki doesn't even sit on it. If he sat on it, he would have had a chance.
Oh, Giggsy.
Ryan Giggs, he played so well on Mirage, looking to continue this. 6 bullets in the USP. He does go down, and that will just be enough time now for Enki. Oh, he doesn't have a defuse kit! No!
Oh dear, what a round to lose as well, especially Machine Gun. 3 frags on the entry. It looks sloppy from Signature. The Molotov came down, misplaced smoke, and then Ryan Giggs with a beautiful clutch, wrapping round. He actually wrapped all the way around the back trains, in through the connector, saw no one, and then obviously found the guy that he wanted to at first. One with 2 HP, and now they need to not throw it away. They need to be careful. Machine Gun with the Scout. We know he's good with the AWP. He's impressive with the Scout.
No, he didn't have a single chance there. Ryan Giggs played it so well. Now Signature look to continue dominance as Ryan Giggs gone down. And this is nice. The Eagles and Scouts coming into play. Machine Gun picked up one. Reality M's dancing around, but Zilk's all over him. CZ75 coming in. And this is tragically turned around for a Machine Gun. The timing doesn't work for him. But Zilk's got an AK to play with. He's going to be mollied out of position, but he's got to deal with 2 CTs. They've now got a lot of weapons as well. And Guto, we saw him with the Scout on Mirage. He was dropping heads. I love this from Enki. He's literally just trying to be a problem. He's trying to keep him guessing. He's trying to make him just look in every direction as... Well, Zilk does get hit, but he's not going to get the kill. As Zilk does take him down and get the better of him.
And how many times in this series so far have we seen that first pissed around one and then immediately they get force brought back? It's just sloppy play from the terror side. Normally on this you want to send one guy towards main, trying to get some control, and then 4 guys go one way together. And again, Machine Gun, he's now currently sat at 17 and 11, and that's the person you want to see at the top of the scoreboard if for the Mongols are going to do well. And now all you need is Zilk to follow suit.
Now Signature. They've got the powerful pistols in hands. They're going to look to try and turn it around back onto Mongolz, but this is so back and forth between these 2 teams. We're seeing it very much like what we saw previously when these 2 teams faced off against each other on train. Mongolz ended up winning that 16-14. Signature looking for some revenge here. Zilk completely smoked out. Sprays a full clip, but no one tagged at all there. Stickchan firing back as well. Drop to 4 health, and that nade's going to come out. Kobe comes in. Zilk gets the kill. Rolex finds one, but the bomb plant's just good in general here for Signature. He has no hope of running back there. All up to Gutor, and he'll go down. NCL with the kill.
Well, 9-9. And Mongolz, knowing what we've seen from them yesterday, they are going to play that heavy alley control. Try and push 2 guys there. Machine Gun loves that play. The smoke off the corner, flashbang. And Signature, it will depend. It looks so far like they might have some good executes. Maybe try and run that force buy again towards the inside bomb site. Take a full eco here and see what we can do on that first buy round. But I'm interested to see who's going to take a real rip of this game, because Ryan Giggs, he seems to have fallen off a little bit. He's down at 8 and 14, and we saw him previously, he dropped 31 frags in the last game. So he needs to find his form again on this T side.
Yeah, it was him and Gutor who were absolutely huge for Signature on Mirage. Now we move over to training. It's evened up a little bit here. Mongolz giving it everything they've got, and they're only up against Glocks this time round. Signature going for the full eco, but even if they can get a bomb plant here with Mongolz playing it so far back, that would be a big win for them.
Would be definitely. And overpass is still a bit of a question mark if we go into that map. I wonder. Oh, it's anyone's game at that point.
Kidnap spraying down Stickchan. Enki onto Reality M. They do rush into the site. They will get the bomb down, but it's not going to be enough as all the players get dropped. They had no armor to work with. They only had Glocks, and another round on the board here for Mongolz, but you know Signature's going to be super happy with the fact they managed to get that bomb.
Indeed. Like you mentioned before, the bomb being a key element of this round. Full Glocks, that's pretty much all you can hope for this round. You don't really see too often a full Glock Eco 1 on train, especially, even in CSGO, to be honest. And judging from what we see, Reality M, AWP, I wonder if he's going to take that spawn and try and go towards the main connector, open up the round for his team, or got 4 Molotovs across the board, and obviously 4 smokes as well. So try and find a pick from Reality and then go from there, XQ outside.
And here we see Mongolz taking a bit of an aggressive stance here. Ryan Giggs on top of Zilk, finds the first kill. NCL gets one, can he get the second? Nice shot, comes in. The FAMAS spray, all to play for. Reality M waiting in the wings, gets the AWP. Finds the frag, but can he find 2 more? Ryan Giggs quite low on health as well. And Enki, very nice, held all the way back, was able to take down Reality M before he could even react. Now Giggs, he's gone on the hunt for him. And are we going to see some sneaky play once again from Ryan? Well, that's the answer to that, as Enki shuts him down instantly. 11-9, and Mongolz now starting to take a little bit of a lead. It's too early to say anything, but it's starting to happen.
Well, Signature again, and pretty impactful round. They tried to go out main, and Reality just unscoped, unfortunately, as NCL came around the corner. That led to a 3K around that electric box area, and that's pretty much what turned the tides for the Mongolz. NCL with the FAMAS, and Signature now, they have opted to buy into this. 1 Tech 9, 4 AKs. Limited utility, but they're just going fast.
Yeah, they're going to try that fast, aggressive play. Rolex nearly burning alive there as Machine Gun picks up the first kill. Giggsy goes down. The Mongolz continue to stay dominant. NCL's found one, looking for the second. There may be smokes across the map. There may be some fire, but Stickchan, he comes for it, finds one. Zilk's gone down as well. Nice one from NCL just before that smoke disappears. He does get one, but he's instantly traded out, and it's back and forth across the board here. Machine Gun and Enki left alive. They've got to come up huge, and Enki fluffs his first bit of spray there. And actually, they're going to wrap round, but Machine Gun, he's had it called into him. Now, is he going to check connector?
What a plant.
So far in the open, it's covered from both directions here. And Machine Gun does have a defuse kit, but Reality M's just waiting for him. Isn't going to even face him. Is going to allow him to just run back through. Goes up high, very quick there. And I like that from Machine Gun. He basically said, okay, we're going to save this. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make it happen. But a very nice round from Stickchan. Limited utility. They pushed it all the way across the board. He got 3 kills, and Signature now make it 10-11. It gets close once again, and they're not allowing Mongolz to walk away with it.
And that's going to be key. If you look across the economy, we're going to have to get 4 rebuys. And Signature needs to pick up this round. Just make sure you try and get consecutive rounds, force it to 11-all, and then see what we can do from there. So far, the fast play's been working for them. They haven't actually gone slow. The one time they did have an AWP, that was a fast round again. It looks like they want more of the same.
Yeah, they're not going to change it up. It worked that previous time for them. Ryan Giggs again popping off. Enki, first man down. The smoke's working in their favor. He pops the flash through. Actually blinds his teammate and then shoots his teammate. Come on, Ryan, you're better than that. As Gutor finds a kill onto Machine Gun. Kidnap spraying it, but he can't get another kill on the board. NCL's popped out there, but they're all over him. It's chaos across the whole map as Signature pick up the round, and we see it go 11-11. It's all even. But is it enough? Because the money isn't good for Mongolz here. And Mongolz, they're just in that situation where if this keeps happening, if it keeps pulling off like these situations, it's just going to fall apart for them.
Well, the problem is that they're not Molotov and they're not getting the utility down towards the main connector. That's a huge issue, and Signature have recognized that. They're just running straight out. Honestly, they're just grabbing their cojones and getting out there and making frags, and sometimes that's all you got to do. And Mongolz, we already seen they're unconfident when Machine Gun isn't firing on all cylinders, and so far he's done his job, but now they need to step up. Zilk needs to find his form. And Signature, if they're not careful, the Mongolz are going to throw this lead that they had away. It's already 11-11 and 5v3 in this round. Surely we're going to see 12-11 and not another eco going in the favor of Mongolz.
I just don't get why Kidnapped and Enki both went aggressive at different times, just slowly one by one to just die. Like, that literally made no sense to me. Nice shot with a USB from a great distance by Machine Gun. Ryan actually had no idea where that happened. But he's going to get taken down before he even gets a shot of picking up that AK-47. Silk gets a one as well. But he's all alone now, 24 health. The bomb may be down. It actually gets a second, and that's quite nice. Can he do anything else? 4 bullets left in that USP. Great control, but he runs out of bullets. And we see now Signature 12-11. They've taken a lead. 1 round in it, but can they push it anymore? This is what's key here, because no team has a full advantage. It's just back and forth the whole way.
Well, and that's the problem, you see. Zilk, again, AWP in hand. But the economy now, we've won 3 rounds back-to-back as the T side, so that's good. We're in that situation where we can still lose one and rebuy, and Signature, much of the same. I think they just want to keep doing these contact rounds. 1 pop flash inside, and then straight down we go.
Now Ryan, again, super aggressive. He spots out Kidnap, but he doesn't even care. He's looking straight up towards Connector. The bomb's going to be planted. This B bomb site, nothing was happening. Zilk does find one, but he burns alive. Great work from Reality M, and Rolex has found the kill as well. Signature are looking to close this out and end it here. What have the Mongols got? And Kidnapped, that's terrible. Shooting off with the M4. Rolex wasn't even looking at you to start off with, and you still can't find the kill. Only NCL left alive. Go save. What are you playing at? You've got nothing to risk.
If you could see James's face, guys, he's gonna burst. Doesn't like to see this. Mongolz, he's completely right. NCL needs to save. And actually, what's interesting there is I didn't spot it in the beginning of the round, but Signature came through with the fate. They ran inside. They threw smokes towards outside because that's what they'd done previously. One guy ran through, faked the outside, and then obviously Ryan Giggs just straight down inside lower, and the rotate had already happened at that point. So that's a smart move by Signature. And now you can see Machine Gun, AWP in hand, but the rest of the team pretty much broke. 2K, 3K, respectively. We'll get the timeout. And ultimately, they haven't got an answer. Ever since Signature have been doing these fast contact plays, Mongols aren't able to handle it. And if they lose this round, it's going to be 14-11. And if I'm them, I want to see that full eco come into play.
But is there anything that Signature can do, is there anything Mongols can do to halt what's happening to them? Because they're on that CT side, they're not picking up rounds after rounds, they're being forced onto eco multiple times. Signature have got the economy massively in their favor, and we're at 13-11, there's only 5 rounds in it.
So pretty much, if a team rushes you like that, you either need to play that full retake where, when we draw on the map earlier, I showed you that line where you need to be confident enough to sit back, let the enemy team execute onto you, make your frag, and then retake after the bomb's gone down. You see, famously, SK did it when they made a massive streak of wins. They were very good at reading the game like that. Alternatively, you can try and take the fight to them. You can get the Molotov immediately. No one was Molotoving main, right? That's the huge thing. You need that pre-pop flash, that pre-Molotov to halt that kind of G2 rush that Signature are doing. And to do that, you just need to be able to recognize it. Machine Gun, he needs to utilize that AWP better. And I think Mongolz, if a team is rushing you as well, you can always take the alley control and play that retake. I think that's probably the safest option in this situation. But Signature, they're just looking good. Ever since they've mixed it up and gone fast, they're looking unstoppable.
Yeah, now they're up against the pistols, and Enki starts off strong, grabs himself an AK, gonna throw the molly up high as well. Zilk, very nice comes out from him. This is not looking good. They line up for Enki. And Mongols, all they needed was a chance. All they needed was a little bit of hope. And they managed to make it work. Enki, he's in pop dog and he's like, do I push up? And that's exactly what he's going to do. But Machine Gun finds the kill with the AWP, but it suddenly changes completely around. How does this keep on happening? This is like 2 teams who are absolutely even on this map, making poor decisions at the wrong time.
Yeah, Signature has twice now. They've lost those 4 spies. And that, honestly, if they hadn't have lost them, that would have been 15 already. So kicking themselves. They are able to rebuy, but the unfortunate thing for them is that Mongols now have dual AWP set up, and they'll be able to rebuy even if they lose this round.
Well, the aggression seems to be coming out from Signature once again. Ryan Giggs gone very fast here, but he's sat in the fire. He's being burnt to a crisp. He's on 8 health. He doesn't know where to look, where to turn. He's eating so much damage up there, but Rolex finds the first kill. The nade comes in. Kobe is shouted from afar as Kidnap picks up 1, picks up a second as well. This is huge. The rush is being absolutely destroyed here. Only Stickchan and Reality M left alive in a 4v2. They do have the bomb though, but they're kind of sat just waiting for a CT to make a mistake. The smoke is down and Enki's in a great spot. Kidnap's backing him up on the right-hand side, just waiting for someone to poke out. First few shots taken. Enki finds Reality M. Stickchan all alone. Can't get that bomb down and will be destroyed. It goes even Stevens again, 13-13. And the Mongols, Somehow, some way, they find it. They make it happen. They're pushing it back. They know deep down that they want this so bad. They fought so hard to get here, and they're not letting it slip away. They want to take it to a third and final map.
All off the back of that double AWP setup and that force buy. Initially, they wanted to force buy, able to salvage an AWP, and then they're rocking the dual AWPs in. This is, like I said, the difference that round. They played the retake. Instead of getting caught off in the middle of the execution and losing the entries, they just played back, held their angles, and Signature weren't able to have an answer for it. And now, when it was 13-11 in favor of Signature, it's gone to 13-all. And unless the Mongols throw away this round, it will be 14 in their favor. So lucky to find their way back in.
Honestly, guys, download the demo these two teams previously played on Train, and you'll see almost, not an exact repeat, but a very similar style, so back and forth between these two. Nade comes out, and how many Kobes have we seen in one game? It'll be cleaned up there by the Mongols. 4 left alive. A lot of economy now for them to build up and work with. They've got some money in the bank. Signature have to get this round. No ifs, no buts, no maybes.
The best way, full Molotovs, full smokes. And what am I going to call? I just want to see an execution here. Try and push those AWPs back. Don't give them open. Then you've only got to contest with 3 rifles, essentially. Because the AWP, unless they hit incredible smoke shots, usually 9 times out of 10 you should be good with it. And I think we might actually just get the inside execute. But we will see.
Yeah, are they going to push? Because they went outside and they got so heavily slammed. Now they might try for a full inside rush. They check for the AWP, who's playing further back this time round. NCL could be huge as well. He's in Pop Dog, waiting to come up. So they do start the push and he sneaks round in a good way. Signature. They're fully committing to this. There's all 5 of them there. Ryan Giggs. Stick Chan, they're waiting to come down. Oh, this is beautiful. And he goes down just at the wrong time. It does a bit of damage onto Stick Chan, but he's completely blind. He couldn't do anything. Nice first shot from Machine Gun. Tags up one of them, but can't get a kill. Any nades come through, and Stick Chan's going to be pretty much done. 22 points of health remaining. The fire comes towards his feet. Machine Gun picks up 2. And when this man comes up huge, he does it in style. 3rd kill on the board there. Reality M on the ground. Completely smoked out now, the bomb. He's trying to dance around it. He knows there's a CT close. And actually, Machine Gun sits on it, comes away. Reality M trying with the knife as Gutor finds one. It's all over the place. Reality M makes it work for the smoke. 1v1. Gutor drops the molly down. And Zilk's just waiting. He's got the AWP. He's poised and ready. Signature could have done it. That's it, the time. There's no hope for him. And he might not be able to save it. Or Zilk does just about be able to save this. He runs away from it. 14-14.
I don't know what you're thinking, James, but that Reality M comes up clutch, makes that frag as he goes onto the bomb, then tries to jump in with the smoke, misses the knife because no one's there, but he must have been like, where is he? Where's he gone? But luckily he got enough damage on Machine Gun. And that's 14-all. But we are going to have, this is going to be it. This is pretty much game point. Whoever wins this is going to probably pick up the 16-14, and we've got 2 full buys.
2 full buys. The final chance for both teams here, really. Counter-Strike is a game of chance. It's a game of anything can happen. And that's what these 2 teams have both proven, as Zilk has to run away as he gets flashed out of position. The mollies come in as well. But this is a good bit of utility being used here. Mongolz baiting it out almost.
And that's what I said. When you've got a double ult setup running, the best way to counter it is if you're the T team, is just try and utilize your utility, push and force them out of positions. Look, Zilk, he hasn't even seen anyone. He's been flashed and pre-naded. And that's going to be the problem. If he can't find opening, it's going to quickly fall apart when Signature execute.
Oh, Zilk, he tries to go aggressive. He tries to be smart to get the early pick, but he gives away a free kill there as now Rolex grabs himself an AWP over his UMP, and it looks like Signature are going to fake it up. They're going to make him think it's inside. They're going to go out. They're going to push back onto the A bomb site. NCL, nice spray, finds one, jumps straight back down. Machine Gun onto Ryan Giggs as well. They're trying to turn this back, but there's still a lot of work to be done. It's Reality M. Nicely done, but doesn't save his teammate. Gutor's gone down in the process. And NCL Does Reality M know where he is? It doesn't look like he's fully sure just yet. The flashes are going to miss him completely. Nice work from Kidnap, finds one, but NCL wasn't able to get the kill. Reality M, the last man left alive in a 1v2. First kill found. Only got to find Machine Gun now, who's got the AWP, and is he going to sit on it? This could be huge! Machine Gun gets it, the defuse comes in, and it goes 15-14. Reality M's going to be absolutely screwed. He's going to be crying to himself.
Not the best. He could have clutched that round as well. And the Mongolz just taking a breather. The only one really firing off for them is Machine Gun. 28 frags, 16 deaths. Okay, we've got Kidnap 22 and Kion 21, but really, Machine Gun's been the man of the hour. He's saved Mongolz on this map. And that's a good call for him. Just take that pause, take a breather, try and evaluate the situation. Came down to a clutch. We are going to have a very mixed bag by from Terra's side. And Signature just kind of, they took a gamble. They tried to go outside and they didn't make the trade frags. And really, this all came from the fact that they were 13-11 up. They lost pretty much a full eco forced by. Actually, it was pretty much a full eco. There was a CZ in there, one saved weapon, and the rest no armor. I just kind of threw it away, to be honest, and that led to this.
Now, Machine Gun, we said how he needs to be playing well for Mongolz to have a chance. He did it yesterday. He struggled on Mirage. Now he's 28 for 16, and this man, he is like the Zeus of Gambit. Maybe not on the same skill level, but at least in how much impact he has and motivation he gives to the team.
And just to think as well, Signature actually got the opening frag. Zilkenberg went over-aggressive inside. He died, and they could have just gone there and then on the inside bomb site. As soon as that frag hit off, you can just go. Because usually, 9 times out of 10, if someone's being that aggressive, the backup is pretty much in connector. So if you don't get caught off and die to that, you'll be good to go. And for me, yeah, just a bit of a throwaway round from Signature. And now they're in this situation. Do we go 15 or do we go on to Overpass? And Overpass, whew, that's anyone's call.
Chat saying Machine Gun, the budget Zeus. That could be the new meme for this guy. The timeouts coming across the board here for both teams. I'm guessing they're just trying to make sure they do everything the right way.
I think we're going overtime, James. I think Signature find a way.
Well, they've been doing it so far. They've made it work in every situation. 15-14 as we enter potentially the last round here. Will we be going to overtime? Will Mongolz take us to the second map? Only time will tell.
And instantly, it seems like they want this inside play again. Smart choice when you're running 2 Tech-9s. But if they don't go fairly soon, the CT seems to be cotton onto it. And Kidnap. It's been flashed a few times in this flash position.
That's going to come down to if Machine Gun can pick up an early kill here. How much is the T-side going to invest into this? Kidnap finds one, but it's not going to be enough as Machine Gun onto Rolex. Close range onto Giggs as well. This could be it. 2v4. Reality M down on 39 health. Guto on 100. Nades come in. The Kobe's again. We've seen nade after nade. Only Guto left alive. He drops the molly in a slight hope that he's got time, but that bomb's not ticking that fast. Zilk gets the kill. 16-14. Mongolz take us to Overpass. And that will be all she wrote for Train. The exact same scoreline we saw between these two teams before on Train. As I said, download the demo. See it across the board. You're probably going to be looking at very similar situations. What a crazy game.
That's the problem. When you lose 4 spies, when you've got the advantage, you can pretty much close out the game. You at least take yourself to 15. They would have been full eco after that anyway. What can you say? Mongolz just coming back. Machine Gun leading the charge on that. He helped them eco. Then they pick up the double AWPs. Signature come back with a round. Then it comes down to that 1v1. Reality in the smoke. Just clutch plays.
Machine Gun made it to 30 frags. He is literally the motivating driving factor of making the Mongolz win. And he did it in a convincing fashion this time around. But the scoreline may have not shown it when we hit 16-14. We go to Overpass next. And this is a completely up in the air map. Can Mongolz take what they've done there and move forward and make it work? Or will Signature come back with a vengeance? We'll find out soon, guys. But don't forget, you can head to Unicorn